6:22 here on Breakfast Television. Welcome back and thank you for tuning in. Those are manners, folks.
Yes.
We say good morning to
morning.
Stella Acquisto, Zack Bodenstein as well, joining us on the couch. And we're talking about manners and manners towards AI. Apparently, we are really polite to AI.
Okay.
I don't know if it's polite back to us, but we are still polite to it. So a new survey says that 48% of people who were surveyed think AI deserves to be spoken to politely. 39% think past behavior towards AI, Alexa, and Siri might be taken into account.
Okay.
A third of people are totally fine with being rude to AI. So the question is, do you use manners with AI or Siri or Alexa? And have you ever been told off by them? Because I have.
Yeah, actually, I've had Siri get mad at me before, for just speaking up and stuff like that. I'm usually actually pretty good, but sometimes she doesn't understand what I'm saying, and so you kind of get frustrated because you say it 18 million times, right? And you're driving and you can't really touch your phone, and you're trying to communicate with her, and it's not working, and so I can get a little frustrated sometimes. But you know who gets frustrated?
Who?
My dad, Nino. I've heard him tell off, yes, I've heard him tell off Siri. And you know why? It's because he has this thick Italian accent.
Yeah.
So sometimes he'll be like, oh, Siri, call Emilio Acquisto.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, calling Emilio Acquisto. And he's like, no, I said Emilio. And he snaps. He says other words too, gets really upset.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Words we cannot say on television.
Oh, Nino. Oh, Nino. Oh, my goodness. Zack, are you polite? Do you say thank you and please when you're asking for, your song to be played?
So not to Siri. I've never said please or thank you. It's never something that's crossed my mind.
Yeah.
Seeing this survey now has planted this in my mind. I'm like, okay, maybe I could, but at the same time, who's on the other side of it? Nobody really is receiving it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
AI has kind of creeped me out a little bit. I was at an all-you-can-eat sushi place one time. The first time I saw those robot servers, I kind of jumped and
Yes.
it caught me off guard. So they creep me out a little bit. The whole idea of the fact that somebody's speaking back to me and it's just a robot is a little bit creepy for me. So, I mean, I'll be polite, but it's not something that I've really given much thought to.
Yeah. I'm with you, Stella, where I've been driving and it's not listening and I get very frustrated. I'm like, forget it. But I do say, it's just naturally, it just comes where you're like, Siri, can you do this for me? And she does it. And then I'm like, thank you.
Oh.
I get it.
It's just, and I know no one's there.
You've got those instincts.
But I say thank you. And you know what? She says you're welcome.
I wouldn't know that because I've never thanked Siri.
I know, I guess I haven't either.
She says cool. She responds in that way. I don't know if I believe that rudeness is being taken into account, though.
I know.
I don't think Siri's vengeful.
No,
Yeah.
does she really have emotions?
Yeah.
Come on.
Is she going to spite you if you don't say
No.
thank you?
Right.
Do they have a
Doubt it.
thank you count? I don't know. But it's funny that you have those instincts where you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, thank you. And then, I mean, again, I wouldn't know if they say you're welcome because I've never even given it thought.
To do it.
Yeah.
It'd be very interesting to see, based on the regions, who's the most polite to Siri. Are Canadians very polite to Siri?
I bet we are.
It's yeah.
I'm sure we are.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Great conversation.
All right, 6:26 here on Breakfast Television. We will say a good morning and a thank you to Sid Cicero coming up after the break, along with your top stories as well. You're watching BT.